Hey everyone, Carol Hickman with Chickstamper here. Happy day 4 of our 24 days of Christmas for 2020. Today I've got a cute little gift box. Hold a treat in there, fun little gift. So let me show you how I made it. Very quick and simple today. So for the base of my box, I have a piece of Pretty Peacock cardstock, and it's 7 by 7. So you can make this with any color. You probably want to use cardstock for the bottom though, just so that you have a little stiffer stability for your box. So I'm going to score all the way around at 2 inches. And one of the things that I like to do when I make a box is sometimes the top layer is too snug to go on it. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So on the box, I'm going to make sure that I have my paper snug up into this top left corner. And I'm going to score at 2 inches, turn, snug up into that corner a lot. Make sure it's still flat, but you want to just really be sure that you're pretty tight in there. All right. So that's our base. For our lid, we're going to have a 5 by 5 piece, and I'm using some designer paper from the plaid tiding set. So it comes 6 by 6, so I just have trimmed it to make it 5 by 5. Now this one we want to score 1 inch all the way around, but instead of having it really snug into that corner, I kind of just loosen it up a little bit. Not a lot, just a tiny, tiny bit. And then I'm going to score at my 1 inch. And this is just going to kind of help ensure that my lid for my box is not going to be too snug. So I'm just pulling out just a tiny little bit. If you didn't know it, you wouldn't be able to see it, but I know that I'm not snug up into that corner as much. Okay, so that was 1 inch all the way around on all 4 sides. Okay, so we're going to trim these and put them together the same way. I like to just do my top and bottom. You want to do 2 opposite sides. So I'm just going to trim right up to the score line. And I did that on the bottom, so now I'm going to flip it and do it the opposite side. So to me, that's the top and bottom. Okay, then I'm just going to trim some off of all of these. So when I do fold it up, it folds nicely. And I don't want to have a lot of extra bulk or extra pieces hanging off. Whoops, I don't need that much cut off. There we go, just a little bit. Okay, so let's score. Give our box some shape here. Make it nice and crisp with our bone folder. We want to burnish these score lines. Okay, so now you can see that when it closes up, it's going to close up nicely here and here. So the other thing, if you wanted, you could trim a little bit off of these, and that would just make these so that the corners don't overlap. But for my box today, I'm okay with that. But if you wanted a little less bulk. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on all of these tabs, and then we can fold up and assemble the box into a box. So we just want everything nice and square. Okay, so there's our base, and we're going to do the same thing. So remember, we've scored only 1 inch around, so it's a little harder to see, but we want to trim top and bottom right up to that score line. There it is. And remember, we made this not as tight and snug as the bottom piece. So when we fold it together, our hope is that it's just gonna sit right on top nicely and we won't have to force it on there. Okay, same thing. Let's get some adhesive on the flaps, but on the front side. Okay. Look at that, I forgot to burnish. And I gotta be extra careful because I have the adhesive on it. Okay, and I can see that this one adhesive is over here. Okay. So again, we're gonna make our lid and just fold everything up. I'm forgetting my own rules, silly me. Okay, so there's our lid. Let's put it on our box. Not perfect. See, it's not too snug. Love that. Okay, so now I've got some of the reversible ribbon, and it has Old Olive and Peacock on the different sides, and it has that pretty gold, which is, for me, just is so pretty at Christmas time. So I've cut about, let's see, 26 inches of ribbon because I want to have it come up around the box and tie in a big bow. And we'll try to kind of turn it so that the gold side comes out on the bow, but you can kind of play with it, manipulate it a little bit, see what you get. So it's kind of fun to have a big floppy bow. So for our sentiment, I picked the Wrapped in Christmas stamp set, and I thought I really like this one that says, "May your days be merry." So this is the stamp that we're going to use today. I've got some Pretty Peacock ink, and I'm going to stamp it on some Whisper White, thick Whisper White, I should say. I just tend to use a lot of the thick Whisper White and Very Vanilla this time of year, especially for gift tags and things. I want them to be sturdy. And I've got my 1.5 inch punch, circle punch, and I pre-cut out from our circle dies, our layering circle dies, a nesting piece in the Pretty Peacock so that this will fit right on here. Little adhesive. Cute. Alrighty, so I've got 1/8 hole punch, and I'm just gonna make a hole right there. Get some of that fun gold cording. This is from the Wonder of the Season ribbon combo pack. And I don't need very much, but just enough to be able to tie it, I guess. Loop that through there. And I'm just going to put it right here and then loop this over to be able to tie a knot. There we go. I hope you guys have been enjoying these project videos. They've been so fun to make. I'm getting excited. Today's only day 4. We still have 20 more days after today. There we go. How pretty would this look under your tree? And it's kind of lightweight depending what you put on it. You might even be able to put it in the branches. Special sneak surprise of a present for somebody. Alrighty, may your days be merry and bright. I love that. Okay, let's add some gilded gems and we will be all set. Well, there's one right there. Again, a little bit of gold. To me, just screams Christmas. I'm not sure why. My mom must have decorated a lot with gold or something. Okay, there's the finished project. May your days be merry and bright. Thanks, you guys. I hope you're enjoying these 24 days of Christmas. This was day 4. See you tomorrow with something else fun, helping you get ready for your holiday season. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.